guys, welcome back. So diving into episodes 12 and 13 of season 12 of Red vs. Blue. I have got the green screen back up. I wasn't lazy today, so I've reset things back to normal. Although I don't think the previous reactions didn't look too bad with the circle. It was pretty cool, right? I think I did okay. So I've got options, baby. So Chorus arc so far has been goddamn insane. We've got conflicting factions. We've got Carolina and Church back. We had a pretty awesome episode last week with them. We had a few weeks ago kind of episodes where we were having a bit of the story laid out for us before we kind of catch up with the Red versus Blue troopers who have kind of just met once again to join forces and take on, well, we don't know who they're taking on because everyone's teaming up and working together and we're not sure who's doing what. I mean, the hell, it's a bloody mess. So without further ado, let's just dive into the episode and be swept away by this amazing show. All right, everything's recording. I'm good to go. Let's do it. Oh, missed the button. 3, 2, 1, go. Reunion. Party time.
How bad is it? Well, fortunately, you missed your femoral artery.
Present day.
Good. No, sweetie. You had a knife inside of you. That's the opposite of good. Call me
Yes, bad.
sweetie again. And there'll be a knife inside of you. Ooh, you're hostile. I'd love to psychoanalyze you. The leg, please. Oh, yes. Be sure not to put any unnatural strain on those muscles. If you reopen the wound, it won't be pretty.
Great.
Oh, God.
Hey, way to go, Carolina. Taken out by an oversized steak knife.
Well, maybe if someone had remembered to account for hidden blades.
Hey, I'm an AI. I'm not a babysitter.
So...
I'm not a
Here's
babysitter.
a tiny ghost man here. Anybody care to introduce me?
That's Church.
Tiny
Yeah,
ghost
he had to leave for a
man.
while, but I knew he would come back. Bullshit.
Yes.
You were totally depressed.
Yep.
What? No.
I was too.
No, Tucker. You're not remembering that right. No, I would not do something like that. I would not spiral downward into an emotional state of evidence to try and fill with the remains of a mechanical pet just because I missed church.
Oh, forget you.
Yeah,
I
you
would
would.
analyze him.
Dr. Gray, this is Agent Carolina. She and I were operatives for Project Freelancer. As for Church, he's an artificial intelligence fragment from the same organization, codenamed Epsilon. And to make
Yeah.
a long story short, he kind of used to be the leader of Blue Team before I showed up.
And tried to murder us.
That was a misunderstanding.
I know, I'm just saying. Just don't gloss over the good parts. At least he didn't abandon us.
Psychoanalyses for everyone.
Oh boy, can I go first? I have got a lot of things crammed.
Oh my God.
Hold up just a second. I want to know what in the name of Benedict Arnold Palmer is going on around here. We've been tricked. We've been backstabbed. And
Yep.
we've been quite possibly bamboozled.
Yeah, and
Bamboozled,
whenever that
alright.
shit starts happening, it typically means you freelancers had something to do with it.
Project
Normally-
Freelancer is gone. We all
Yeah.
thought of that. Colorful Space Marine, stop corruption. That was the news article Locust brought General Dora when he suggested we find you.
Locust.
I always thought the title was meant to describe your appearances, but no, I think I get what the writer was going for. What I'm saying is that Project Freelancer isn't behind any of this. This is something else.
Yeah, something new.
Look, man, after we crashed, Carolina picked up a transmission. A couple of assholes were talking about selling cloaking equipment to another couple of assholes. There was no way we were going to let that slide. So, she decided to leave. I decided to go with her. We figured you guys would be fine, okay? Oh, yeah, totally. We were totally fine. Just doing our thing, hanging out, drinking margaritas, getting captured by evil mercenaries. Great time. Oh, man, Tucker, I am so sorry. I mean it. My sincerest apologies. I had no idea that you had turned into such a whiny bitch while I was gone.
Wow,
And
dude.
you still haven't grasped the concept of a hologram. Man, you're just having a really tough time today, aren't you, buddy?
Trying to shoot him.
This is better than any daytime television drama. And that's some quality programming.
There's a lot to unpack
Turned out
here.
to be someone's long-lost brother. I think we've had enough plot twists for one lifetime. And his real name is Horatio.
I'd watch it.
All right, enough. Tucker, there's no way they could have known all this would happen. Right now, we need to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Even if Epsilon is being a prick.
Oh, don't you start to.
We started investigating, and it didn't take long for us to realize that something was very wrong with this planet. Abandoned cities, soldiers everywhere. We kept to the shadows and gathered as much intel as we could. And what we found was worse than I had anticipated.
How so?
Really?
This third faction on Chorus, these space pirates, have managed to acquire freelancer equipment and are manufacturing more advanced versions of it on a mass scale.
Bum
Versions
bum.
that don't require the assistance of an AI.
But how is that possible? I thought the UNSC confiscated everything Project Freelancer ever created.
They did, but then they put those creations on a ship, and that ship crashed here.
Wait, what? Guys, don't you think it's a little weird that our transport vessel also happened to be carrying tons of weapons and vehicles, and that it just so happened to magically crash on a planet in need of those kinds of things?
What exactly are you suggesting?
Someone wanted our ship to crash.
So, what you're saying is...
Sabotage.
There's no way any of us could be responsible for the crash.
Well,
that's good news.
yes. Why
Great.
do you ask?
Sir, this area is reserved for authorized personnel.
They thought it
What are
was
you doing in
them.
there?
Oh, sorry, I just noticed you guys were using a really outdated web browser. I went ahead and updated it for you. Now it's the one NASA uses. No need to thank me.
Those are the ship's navigation systems. You can't just update that stuff.
Tell me about it. Once I started with the browser, I couldn't stop myself from changing the graphics card too.
You what?
And the motherboard, and the fan, and... Oh, hey, by the way, I'm glad you're here. How do you feel about acrylic window panels? The answer is, you love them. No reason.
Oh, you guys are
No
missing the
reason.
point. Someone managed to ensure that freelancer equipment made it right here, to this tiny rock in the middle of space. These guys aren't just some asshole raiders and mercenaries. They're organized, and they've managed to work their way into our own forces.
In short, we have no idea who we can trust until we find the people behind all of this.
Nobody.
Okay, hold up. Aren't we all
Locus,
forgetting something
Felix.
here? Ow.
No one.
Yesterday was Mother's Day.
There are two armies that are ready to blow each other's brains out thanks to Locus and Felix. We've got to tell them they're being used.
That's not going to be easy.
What do you mean? You've got those teleporter cubes. That's how we got here, right? Let's just zap ourselves over to the New Republic.
Tucker, we've only got a few of those things left. They're kind of tricky to use. They put an enormous strain on the physical body, which, by the way, all of you have. That's not even the main problem, though.
Those two mercenaries are thorough. They've got some sort of radio jammer set up that only allow broadcasting on certain frequencies, and they monitor all other open channels. We tried to contact you when we overheard your radio transmission to Donut from the crash site. Not only did we fail, but Locus managed to trace the call back to this hideout. We were lucky he missed us, and I doubt we'll have luck on our side again.
Yeah, and if they've gone through all the the radio's quiet, I can guarantee you they're not going to let you guys within a mile of Doyle or Kimball. If they're not already by their side, then their cloaked space buddies definitely are.
We need more intel. We need the upper hand on these guys before we can even think about taking them on again. And to make matters worse, we don't have much time.
What makes you say that?
We've managed to eavesdrop on a few conversations between the mercenaries and someone calling themselves Control. They've got
Control.
plans and protocols for just about everything. And I'm willing to bet they've got one for this.
Meaning, look at it this way. 11 people on this planet know what's really going on. And until those 11 people are tracked down and killed, I'm talking about you guys, by the way, there's really only one thing these space pirates can do. And that's to finish what they started.
Oh. So it's basically just about a bunch of arms dealers.
Oh, wonderful. Duped
Dude.
by a freelancer posing as one of our own men. Can you taste the irony in that?
These dudes.
Get your ego under control, they'd be dead by now.
Okay, no, we don't have the facts to prove that, all right? So let's not, start throwing blame around or anything, okay? Please. Thank you. You're welcome.
Stop talking.
Gentlemen, though I'm inclined to further chastise you for your most recent failure, I suggest we focus on the opportunity at hand.
And exactly which opportunity is that?
The Reds and Blues are missing.
It won't be long before my scout team finds them.
Perhaps. But all that truly matters is that you prevent them from making contact with their armies.
We've got snipers shadowing the generals as we speak.
Marvelous. Then you are to transport back to your respective armies and report the deaths of the Reds and Blues.
Oh.
They will become the martyrs
Lies.
to push these people towards one final confrontation. Do I make
God.
myself clear?
Crystal.
Holy shit.
Hello, everyone. Now that we have our own YouTube channel, I've taken the liberty of reorganizing everything for a streamlined viewing experience. Just hit subscribe to put it to use.
You're supposed
Thank
to
you.
convince them to subscribe, not put them to sleep, you loser.
I hate him so much.
I'm sorry, that was very lame. I was pretending to fall asleep. But this season's so good. It's so good. I'm just sitting here hypnotized. I'm really loving the story.
Griff, we just want to look at it.
That's what the UNSC guy said about the Griff shot, and I never saw it again.
The what?
Meta's weapon. Griff kept it as a trophy until the UNSC confiscated it.
Until then, I thought I was the only one man enough around here to cry, but Griff proved me wrong.
Ah, it had sentimental value.
Damn it, Griff! Hand over that laser this instant!
You can't tell me what to do. I outrank you. Again.
Oh, the sword thing.
Well, let's see you outrank the end of my shotgun!
Done. Fucking space laser, bitch. Yeah.
Space laser.
Hey, wait a minute. Woo! Oh, okay. All right, yeah, here you go.
Thanks. Ugh, why is this so greasy?
You think that's bad? Imagine how I feel right now. Being
Oh.
inside this body is like trying to breathe through a trash can. God damn it, I hate that.
Fascinating! An AI with the ability to jump from soldier to soldier? Tell me, does he travel via your neural implants, or is it something more subtle?
Implants. All freelancer personnel have them.
I thought only the Alpha could do that. Yeah, just another trick I picked up from one of my old memory buddies. God, it gives me a headache, though.
Come on, let's dismantle this thing and see what we can learn.
Hey, look, but...
When we're done, you can have it back. in
Hey,
one
look,
piece.
butt.
Probably.
Ooh, you mind if I tag along?
Yeah, advanced weaponry is my 5th favorite hobby. Right behind destroying my enemies, but just ahead of karaoke.
No, thanks. I think Epsilon and I have it handled. Why don't you catch up for a while? You've all been through a lot.
Yeah, I'd stick around for the reunion, but some of you guys still seem pretty pissed at me, so I'm just gonna wait for that to settle. So, how have you guys been? Shut up. Same old, huh? That's cool.
Well, I don't want to intrude on such a sweet moment of reconnection.
Fine
I
with
love
me.
her.
I was being polite. I'm actually far more interested in important technology. Bye!
Oh,
Okay, bye.
I liked her. She was cool.
Right?
She is
I think
nice.
she has a few screws loose.
Oh, I could always help her out with that. Bow chicka bow. Right? Oh, come on, dude. It's been ages. Oh, boy,
Yeah, it has been a
I
while.
almost forgot. Where's Freckles?
Where's Freckles?
Screws loose also.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go take a peek at that laser thingy after all. I'm just dying to see it. It's just killing me not to, oh. Nope. Got nothing.
Yeah.
Just going.
See so.
Yeah, this is great. Church is back, you're back. It's like all of us made it back safe and sound in one piece. No problems. Caboose. Alive.
Caboose. I'm not really sure how to tell you this without both confusing you and breaking your disturbingly fragile heart.
I am an emotional time bomb.
Jesus Christ. Caboose, I'm afraid this is all that's left of Freckles. It's his brain, sort of.
Freckles?
Oh no.
You're so tiny now!
Oh, what?
It's so good to see you again! Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, Freckles?
So you're okay then?
Ah, watch this, it's great! Now he can fit in my pocket, and I don't have to worry about him trying to kill you anymore!
I guess that is sort of better.
Thanks for looking
Oh
after
my
me,
God.
Wash. I know he can be a handful.
Literally, at this point.
Alright, let's go for a walk, Freckles, because Wash is acting weird and dramatic again. Good to have you back, Agent Washington.
God bless him. He's just so simple and pure.
It's good to be back.
Back off, lady, or I will put you in the ground!
And the moment's passed.
You were about to take it apart.
What did you think dismantle meant?
How did he manage to get the laser back?
He's deceptively heavy. Yave Gorda, ACKSOA, they clear algo.
Chris, for the last time, put the laser...
Okay. Look, that was an accident.
I'm going to break your fingers now.
Excuse me. Where did
Hey.
you find that rifle?
Hey,
She's
I
back.
picked it up after Carolina dropped it at the snow base. Are you even familiar with the International Dibs Protocol?
The pirates have been manufacturing these along with the armor enhancements. They've got facilities scattered around the planet.
So then you're sure it's man-made?
I'm positive. Why?
Well, for starters, it isn't using human technology. It just fired some kind of modified plasma energy. Very deadly. And pretty.
Plasma?
Alien energy source. I've seen it countless times in archaeological digs.
Wait, I thought you were a surgeon.
I have an IQ of 240. A prodigy can only cut people open so many times before she needs to find a hobby.
Jesus. Couldn't try cross-stitching?
I sewed them back up. Thank you very much.
Felix said that he was paid
She's
in
brilliant.
alien tech? I believe he said he was paid at babies. The fuck?
Don't ask. He was definitely carrying around an old plasma rifle, but I thought he said it was broken.
It's likely it was. The Federal Army arranged a similar deal with Locust. They figured trading useless antiques for military assistance was a good deal.
So the mercs stock up on alien technology and hand it over to the pirates for reverse engineering.
Giving them a new kind of weapon. Half human, half alien.
And every single one of them pointed at us.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else like this?
What about the future cubes?
The what?
Future cubes!
The future
cubes of the
cubes.
future. They look kind of like the laser gun, right?
That's your deductive reasoning. They're related because they're both orange and glowing.
So?
So, if I heated your armor to 1,000 degrees, would you think you're related too?
Fahrenheit or Celsius? Oh, come on. There's clearly a resemblance.
Oh, of course. Just like the uncanny resemblance between apples and fire trucks, or Caboose and the Pacific Ocean, or Lopez and the Dingleberry.
Okay, I get it. Hey, Griff, let me ask you a question. You ever get your
Dingleberry?
confused with mustard? You know, since they're both yellow and cheap? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Still a hologram, by the way.
Epsilon, he's right.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted in on the action.
Both types of equipment seem to utilize some form of alien engineering. But how did you know what the teleporters look like?
Because we had them in the canyon?
Duh. Wait, you did? Yeah, they were awesome.
We found them while we were sneaking aboard our ship one night in an attempt to destroy the Blues. I mean, the Blues robot. May he rest in peace.
Which reminds me, how did you guys teleport with those things? We can only figure out how to transport random junk.
Doc, usted teletransportado.
Where is
Oh
Doc?
my gosh, that's right! We did use them to defeat 2.0. Oh, por el amor de Dios.
Is that Doc?
Everybody,
I'm confused all of a sudden.
Listen,
It's been too long.
if the same people making weapons on Chorus had cargo on our ship, then we might be able to find out who they are.
How?
A manifest?
Yep.
That's right. A transport ship that size would need to keep track of all its cargo.
So if we find the manifest, we find out who supplied the teleportation grenades.
So you think a bunch of evil bad guys working outside of the law are going to worry about paperwork? What, you got any better ideas? No.
Then we have our objective. Half of us will travel back to the canyon and search Crash Site Bravo for the manifest,
Why split up?
because the rest of us will be searching the other half of the ship at Crash Site Alpha.
Crash Site Alpha.
Where am I? Oh, well, that looks nice. Oh my god! A giant person!
I'm not gonna let him bug me anymore. Crash Site Alpha though, is that in the Gulch? Where's that? Okay. And I got confused. That was Doc, right? Because the colorblind thing. So the first episode was called The Reunion. So now reunited, Carolina and Epsilon inform the Blood Culture crew on the mercenary team and the group plan on their next move. And the next episode was called Catch Up, No Mustard. Oh god. The puns. The Blood Gulch crew further analysed the manufactured alien tech. So basically they're going to get their hands on more of it. So yeah, I'm really digging this, man. I'm liking the new doctor chick. I didn't catch her name. What's her name? She's really cute, really, really smart, and I like her sassy attitude. She's awesome. And of course, Felix and Locust are really, truly menacing creations. I mean, they're just kind of loitering in the background right now, manipulating everything, but they're really kind of like going to be quite a formidable adversary for the team, don't you think? I really like what they're doing with this episode, with this season. It's insanely good. Anyway, it's just an 5 to 12. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go grab myself some lunch, so I'm done. Catch you next week for more Red versus Blue. Thanks for watching.